song has a little introduction because it was kind of written about the beginning of all of this. And so, in the beginning, Lindsay and I lived in San Francisco. Lindsay lived there all his life, and my family was transferred up there in 1965. And I was going to be a senior in high school, and Lindsay was a year younger than me. So I met him when I was a senior and he was a junior, and then I never saw him again for 2 years. And he was in a band, and his band called and asked me if I wanted to be in their band. And I said, sure, why not? I'm just here, that would be great. What kind of band is it? He said, it's a rock and roll band, it's San Francisco. Notably, we had been dropped into the most amazing musical time, in our opinion, ever. It was 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. It was Woodstock. It was all those great bands. So this little band that we were in turned into a really good band, and we opened for all of the great San Francisco bands. I'm not bragging, well, a little, but Jimi Hendrix, 75,000 people, Santa Clara Fairgrounds. Janis Joplin, 30,000 people, Stanford Frosh Amphitheater. The Fillmore West for Chicago during their, Color My World, that huge album. It was huge. And the Avalon Ballroom and Winterland Ballroom. And we were even this is a new one, Stuck in Lodi. We were actually stuck in Lodi when that was a big, huge hit song, opening for Creedence Clearwater. So this was big, even though it wasn't big because we were 8th on the bill. But when you're 8th on the bill, you get to stand on the side of the stage, and that is the perk of being in an opening band. You get to watch these amazing artists. So I'm making really good money, and my parents are supporting me because I'm going to college. They're not, just me. So I have this extra money. And I'm saving it because I hear a rumor that there's an amazing store in downtown San Francisco where all the rock and roll famous women get their clothes. So I saved my money and jumped in my car that my dad bought me, my Corvair Spider Monza Candy Apple Red Corvair convertible, 5-speed, and buzzed up to San Francisco to find this store. So I found the store and I walked in. It wasn't a big store. It was a very small store. And it was called the Velvet Underground. Just the name. So I'm standing on this amazing little tiny floor that's all hand-painted, and there's all these beautiful, beautiful clothes, and I know for a fact that there's nothing in there that I can really afford. However, I get this feeling. I say this every night. Most of what I say is not scripted, but this is. I had a /seizure premonition. I felt something coming, and I went oh my God, I'm just gonna drop dead here because I know that one day I'm gonna be able to walk into this store and buy anything that I want. So there in the Velvet Underground, my future was conceived by me, for me, at that moment. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because I always want people to know that I was just a kid in San Francisco. We all were. And we had no idea if anything that we were doing was going to work out. And we worked hard, but hey, everybody works and they work hard. So what I want you to know is that if you have a dream and you believe in it, and you don't let anybody get in your way, and you fight for it, and you are determined, and you are outspoken that you are going to do this thing, you can do it, you can have it, and if the spirits are with you, you can be a rock star at the Velvet Underground. So I'm back to the Velvet Underground, back to the floor that I loved, back to a room with some lace and some paper flowers, back to the gypsy that I was.